What is up, you horror nerds? It is me, your host, once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. Today's review that I've got for you, it's a remake, but it's actually not too bad of a remake. I enjoyed it. Is it the greatest? No. Were they trying to do a cash grab? Yes. But it's worth the watch. It's pleasurable. I'm sure you've all already seen it. You all have probably already seen it. Talking about the 2006 remake release of The Hills Have Eyes. This is the unrated version, obviously. It is rated R, though, normally. Runs for an hour and 47 minutes. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. It's worth the watch. I'd watch it again. In fact, I've watched it several times. Throw it on in the background while I'm doing things. I'm like, hey, just enjoying a good murder while I'm making soup or whatever, you know. If you haven't heard of this one, though, you got to check it out. This is what it's about for those that may have not have heard of it. The shock a minute chiller that scarred the Hill out of audiences around the world takes terror to the next level in this unrated special edition, including special additional footage not shown in theaters and DVD special features to die for. A cross-country road trip takes a deadly turn in the spine-tingling remake of Wes Craven's classic horror masterpiece about a stranded family that falls prey to a freakish clan of bloodthirsty mutants in the New Mexico desert. Packed with gut-wrenching gore, ghastly makeup effects, and heart-stopping suspense, The Hills Have Eyes will keep you on the edge of your seat. And your sanity. Again, super fun film, directed by Alexandre Aja, who co-wrote High Tension, Piranha 3D, which High Tension is a fantastic film. And of course, you know, Wes Craven did help with the story because he was with the original one. It does feature Ted Levine, who was in Silence of the Lambs, Shutter Island. Now, one thing that I found interesting was his character, he just ad-libbed. Like, he didn't have a set lines. Like, they just let him ad-lib, and it works out. It flows and is great. Won a few awards, you know, of course. Now, what I thought was rather interesting, though, was this was filmed, the gas station scenes and everything were filmed actually in Morocco. And they built that there, and it looked so real that people are stopping for gas, and they're like, no, this is just a movie set. Keep going on. They had to stop several times because it was like 120 degrees out there. There were sandstorms going and everything, which is pretty crazy to think that, you know, we're going to pick this awesome location, and then it just is like, you know, Mother Nature's like, F you. Now, what's fun, like, of course, this is the unrated cut that I have here, but in the original release, they actually had to cut 2 minutes of the film just so they can get it to an R rating because this was so intense and gory and bloody and stuff like that. The original in 1977 was actually, or the original was made in 1977, and this remake was made because during the early 2000s, there apparently was no originality for the most part in horror movies, so they started remaking everything. And a couple Wes Craven films got remade, and they made some money off of it. So they tagged this one on and started to remake it too. Again, not a bad thing. It's good, looks good. The original, I'm kind of more pro, you know, maybe I'm a purist, I don't know. But I do prefer the original over this one. But still good, it's still worth the watch. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I'd watch it again. The Hills Have Eyes, 2006 release, rated R. 6 out of 10. If you've seen it, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What other remakes are good that are worth the watch? I want to hear it. Dawn of the Dead was one that was a good remake. There's several others. I'd love to hear them. Comment below. Like, subscribe, hit the death bell. I got more coming to you. Stick around.